Yo, what's up? I prepared some great assets on how you can improve your own writing. And essentially, these are 10 resources I want to show you. And the first one is Julian Shapiro's website. It's great on generating insights for any topic. And he has just a great list on how you can start writing well, also other topics like starting a startup or build muscles. So I definitely recommend to you to read those through. It will 100% make you a better writer and also essentially a better human. So if you can write well, if you can formulate your thoughts well, it will always make you a better human, a better communicator. Second one, this is pretty known, the Hemingway app. It's a very simple app, but you can also start doing more sophisticated stuff like fixing grammar, letting it rewrite so they are still in the AI age. And you can see here on the side, this is the most important stuff where you can see, okay, how many sentences are hard to read, how many are maybe bad in detail. If I, for example, take keeping thoughts to yourself can be a disservice to the world if you have something important to say and say it well. Okay, you see? Now you've got a problem. The sentence is hard to read. So you really need to watch out that your sentences are short and concise. It also checks your grammar in a pro version. You can decide this for yourself onward. And what's also important is the readability. You should always be between grade 6 to 8. 7 is oftentimes great. You can also here see how Hemingway app suggests how to use it. We are going onward to the next one. This is David Birrell's blog. It's about also writing on how you can create your online home and your online income. You can see here. He also has his podcast, his newsletter, and you can just scroll through here on what topics he is engaged with. I definitely like to come here sometimes and just read through his thoughts. He's a very great communicator and writer. We are going onwards to an app again, which is Quillbot. Maybe you already know this. It's also very popular. It has different features. So maybe you can say, okay, hey, I don't want the Hemingway app, but I want rather something like this where everything is in one. All of these apps have strengths and weaknesses. For example, Hemingway app has this readability grading, which Quillbot, for my knowledge, doesn't have. Here, for example, what you can do with it, you have a plagiarism checker. So if you are writing your diploma, you can check so your school won't know that you're using any AI, or you have a humanizer. So if you want to not get detected by the plagiarism checker, you can let it run through the humanizer. And these are the most important tools actually here. So the paraphraser, the grammar checker, and the AI detector. Then we are going onward to Paul Graham's blog. Maybe you know him. It's also technical. You can see this is actually a homepage he probably coded. If we look into here, some Yahoo e-commerce, I don't know what this is. Probably just his hoster. And yeah, he is associated with Y Combinator, and yeah, so also very technical stuff, but he has great thoughts on how to analyze your thoughts better. Definitely recommend to get into his blog and read something. Next one is Grammarly. It's a very valuable Chrome extension because it's very much focused on just writing without making mistakes. It's integrated across multiple tools. You also have your desktop version. For example, this is the text I placed inside here again, and he gives you a score. So really the benefit of Grammarly is that you have an extension that works very great. You see again, Quillbot, Grammarly, Hemingway app all have a little bit different strengths and weaknesses. Otherwise, it's a very simple tool. Then we are going onward. Just shortly, if you're interested in having something that doesn't recognize that you're using AI, for example, your diploma, you can use StealthWriter. There is a paid plan you need to use, but you can use it for writing anything, and it will just blur it that you're using AI. Next one is marketing examples. I love going here because it's also very visual and showing just on the ideas. For example, this one where I think this is the abandoned cart example, that people that have an abandoned cart just get something sent to them like this, because instead of pushing $20 into ads again on Facebook or some other platform, you can just ship them something like this, and this creates a great connection with them. So you can look through here. He has so many great examples. Also one on the landing page. This is a very loved one. Exactly. So you should definitely read this one. So if you want to have a great landing page, this is often referred to on what to write here. You have your title, your subheadline, your CTA, and some social proof, and then some great visual. The best is, it depends if you have an agency, it's best if you have your VSL here, or something differently visual, very very appealing. So yeah, it's a 4 to 6 minute read, so definitely go over this one. And yeah, let's go onward. We don't have many left. I won't show you this, but Google Docs, it's so great because it's a free tool. You can share it, you can collaborate on it. Their plan is unlimited, essentially. It has great tools. You can also manipulate it with code. It integrates with everything. So if you want to automate something, you can use Google Docs. Everybody understands it. So yeah, use it. Next one, 21 tactics to become a better writer. This is a blog, but this is a very important article. I read it. I won't explain much to it. Just go into it and read it for yourself. It will give you many, many thoughts on how to get a better writer. And lastly, Twitter, of course. You can now on Twitter also write longer form articles, or still rely on your threads as some people do. You can check out my profile, and a lot of knowledge is generated on Twitter. So if it's also called sometimes the Times Square of the internet, because a lot of original ideas come from Twitter. So yeah, if you like this video, check out my other videos, leave a subscribe, a like, a follow, whatever you want. I'm happy about your engagement. So yeah, until next time, see you soon. Bye.